I met a psychologist on the online group that I was a part of. I started telling him that I wanted to go blind permanently. He told me to do the research to show that I was serious, and then he would help me. I put all my time and effort into researching how to go blind. I decided on drain cleaner because it was easy to get. I was really worried about the pain of the procedure, so I found numbing eye drops from an online pharmacy. I booked a train ticket to Chicago to visit the psychologist. The whole time I was in Chicago, I blind simmed. I asked him several times during the 2 weeks when we would do the procedure. In the third week, he finally said, "We're ready." I was 23 years old and I had waited all of my life for this chance. I took off the sleep shades, and that was the first and last time I saw the psychologist's face. I didn't even look in the mirror to say goodbye to myself. I didn't care. I wanted to be blind. He put numbing drops in my eyes, then he filled the rubber syringe with the drain cleaner and put 2 drops in each of my eyes. It was a screaming, violent pain. The drain cleaner had eaten through my eyelids and my eyes, and yet with all the pain, all I could think was, yes, this is gonna work. I'm gonna be blind.
You can't see me right now, but I have a look of complete shock on my face. Why would a psychologist do that?
Doctors won't do it because they believe it's unethical.
Did it occur to you that maybe they were right?
And yada, 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 on it goes. The bottom line is that in this case, and others like it, such as people who generally have perfectly healthy limbs that they want purposefully amputated because that's what they feel like they need to do. Dr. Phil comes to the rescue and explains in minute detail things that are going on, maybe chemical imbalances in their brain, childhood trauma, all of these things that led up to this poor person who's obviously in need of some serious psychological work because they want their perfectly functioning limbs or otherwise organs, eyes, arms, legs, whatever it may be, they want them just cut off, just destroyed. And Dr. Phil feels the need to interfere and intervene and get them counseling, and it's just so desperate. However, this is utter hypocrisy, because whenever Dr. Phil has a transvestite, a transsexual, a transgendered, however they would want to categorize themselves, if the perfectly healthy and functioning organ they want amputated is between their legs, then Dr. Phil does a complete turnaround and says we have to honor them, we have to respect them, it's perfectly normal, it's perfectly healthy, it's perfectly there's no psychological issues behind it. It's just that's what they feel, that's what'll make them whole, that's what they want. Isn't that wonderful? Let's praise them, let's accept them, and all of this. It's utter nonsense. It's utter propaganda. And he shows that much of what he does is not based on science, not based on logic, not based on psychiatry or psychology, but just based on whatever the culture is pushing as that which is to be acceptable du jour. It's utter hypocrisy, and he should be ashamed of himself, really. Because here's one person wanting a healthy limb cut off, and he goes into an explanation about what's wrong with them mentally and biochemically, and then another person says the same thing and he applauds and he demands that we just accept them, and the help they need is what? Well, the help they need is to go ahead with the procedure. It's utter nonsense.
It's unethical.
Did it occur to you that maybe they were right?
Unethical. Maybe they were right.